All right. There we go. Haha. We finally made it. Running late this morning. Surprise, surprise. I don't know what it is about Sunday mornings, but it's just like either I wake up too late and I'm like, all right, I don't have much time. Or I wake up early enough and then I dicker forever. And this morning was kind of a mix between the two. Like it wasn't super, super late. Like I had enough time, but I did some basic maintenance stuff. I replanted the pumpkins already. I ran around and like gathered fruit and cleared the stalls and did all that, because if I do that before I stream, likely as not, maybe not the pumpkins, but like the fruit will regrow and the fish cart will refill and all of that. So I was kind of dickering around doing all of that stuff, and then time just kind of got away from me and I was like, oh, I haven't picked a quote yet. Oh, I haven't done this. Hello, Owen. How are you today? But and then I was like, oh, I haven't picked a quote. I haven't showered yet. I haven't, I haven't done any of that. And then my husband wanted to tell me a story and I was like, well, crap. Now I have to like try and figure out what I can do while he's talking to me so that I can still keep moving forward. And so anyway, I'm here, I'm running late, but that's okay. So anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hi, I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for Dreamlight Valley because I need all the dream light, apparently. So I'm doing okay. A little frazzled, but it's okay, you know. But what is a stream without a little chaos at the beginning or throughout the entire thing? So, but you know, in relatively good spirits. It is day 2 of my 9 days off. So, so far doing okay with that. Like, I got my decor video done for Monday, and so it's all scheduled like it needs to be. And then I need to focus on my Tuesday quote of the day video, which isn't terribly difficult to put together, but I just need to make sure it's ready to go for Tuesday. And then I can kind of embark on all of the reasons I took off for the week. Anyway, I've got some like graphic design stuff I need to do. I've got some tech stuff I need to do. I've got, and some of that, well, and graphic design plus like kind of updating some elements and stuff, and like getting some stuff done for YouTube, because now that I'm multi-streaming and now that I have stream elements is something I use and have used for Twitch, I now can use it for YouTube as well. So that's kind of the tech stuff, but it's also got some fun things. I'm hoping to get some sound things, like sound elements set up, but that requires like digging through images for graphic design, but also sound elements for some of the things like there's like little alerts and stuff that you can have come up on your stream. And so I'm looking forward to kind of getting to mess with those. I might record some if I feel super motivated. And yeah, just, you know, once I can kind of get the setup for the next content that needs to come out, then I can mess around with that stuff, which I've been aware of for a while, poking at for a few weeks now, and now is like go time. I don't know how much of it I'll get done, but I'm excited about it. And yeah, I've got time for it in theory, depending on if my kids end up home from like doing school from home because it's too cold. Because I don't know, it was like 10 degrees earlier. It's supposed to be super cold tomorrow. Could be negative. Probably will feel negative because of wind chill. And depending on how much I have to keep them on track for school. So, hey, DLV Mama, how are you? Thank you for lurking. I am very busy, but I am extremely motivated. And so I have learned to ride the motivation train for as long as humanly possible before burnout starts to set in. And we'll just see how it goes. So hopefully you all are doing well. Let's see. First things first, since it took me ages to pick out my quote of the day today, I should probably do the quote of the day that I picked. So the quote of the day is, "It is never too late to be what you might have been." And that's from George Eliot. And I always really love stories about creative types that start late. No matter what the creative pursuit is, or even, it doesn't even have to be a creative pursuit, although I would argue most things in life are creative to some extent, or involve an element of creative thinking. And it's always inspiring to hear, I didn't start painting till I was in my 80s, or, you know, however old. It doesn't even have to be a specific age. It could be 40s, 50s, 60s, or it could be earlier. But it's kind of that don't give up attitude. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on what you want to do. And it's just because, like, there's a lot of fear in it. Like, the older you get, the harder it gets, or the perception that it's harder, the perception that there's too much competition, or that you're not ever going to be good enough to make something out of it. Like, we're so focused on producing, that we forget that sometimes the act itself is the value, and not necessarily what becomes of the act or the creation or whatever it is you're trying to do. It doesn't all have to produce you know, an end result. The journey is part of it. The creation is part of it. The act of the doing is part of it, or can be all of it if you want it to be, if that's what you need it to be. And it's never too late to get started. Even if you feel like it's like, I know there are people that are like 20 who feel like it's too late now. No, it's not. It's never too late. You're still here. So if you want to do a thing, start chipping away at the mountain of doing the thing. It's fine. And so what if it never, we're not gonna be here forever anyway, you know? And it doesn't all have to be this grand plan, grand legacy, grand eternal immortality kind of, it doesn't have to be any of that. And sometimes we trap ourselves into wishing instead of trying anything. Like, maybe you're never going to be the next Michelangelo, but if you want to pick up a coloring book and color, do it. If it makes you happy, don't care what other people, what are you doing that for? Because it makes me happy, and that's enough. Hello, Erin. How are you? I am doing well. I am running late, but we are here anyway because I learned a long time ago that, well, sometimes if I'm running too late, I will cancel, but like, I feel like it's still better to be here, to show up, even if I'm late. So, and the nice thing about running late is that my tea is at the perfect temperature, so I can just drink it. Did I take my pills this morning? I don't remember. I take vitamins and other supplements and stuff. And usually an allergy pill when it's not freezing, but I think I did. Unless I'm remembering yesterday, which is always possible. So, anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, wherever you are, whenever you are. I need Dreamlight today. That's what we're focusing on. Again, I know we did it on Thursday, but that's okay because I bought another floating island. And I did make a lot of points that night. I probably made, let's see, if I've got about 10,000 left over now, and I had started with just over 16,000 on Thursday, then that means I made, and I bought something. So I made like 11,000 that night. Is that really what I made? I feel like I'm not mathing that right. So I'm not going to pretend like I know. I made a lot of points and I bought a floating island, and now I need to do it again. I actually made sure not to push to buy 2 floating islands just in case I needed Dreamlight in the interim. Oh, that's really loud in my ears. Oh, I know why. Because my child used my headphones. Because there's a couple games he wants to play that his little laptop won't do. So he uses my setup and then he changes my headphone volume. Hey, CJ. Lurking, thank you very much. We love our lurkers. And then let's see. Mama doing well. We had basketball today for my 10-year-old, now back and need to clean the house. But I think I need some of your motivation because you don't have any. That's all right. Small steps. You know, pick up 5 things and then sit. I have a bunch of dream shards if you want and drop off. Oh, no. That's okay. I don't mind, you know, this gives me stuff to do, like I'm motivated to do it. You know, it's really bizarre. Like sometimes I'll play a game and I'll get to a point where I'm just like, okay, I want to just kind of nerf myself and like give myself what I want. What am I doing? Am I doing gathering? Because I want to do stuff while I'm gathering, or do stuff while I'm chatting. Because that's more exciting, right? But like sometimes when you get to a point in a game where you're just like, I'll enter a cheat code. Like I remember in the very first Sims game, and I'm still talking while not doing stuff. Okay. I finally got to, okay, I'm going to use, what is it, Motherload or whatever it is. There's a money cheat. And it's really weird how like the motivation to keep doing stuff will fall off if you just give yourself the stuff that you're trying to work on. So I'm trying to follow the motivation train here too. But I appreciate the offer for sure. But yes, let's see. I could mine. Who did I take around last time? Did I take around a time bender just in case I got time bendy things? Well, maybe I'll wait to see if I get any time bendy stuff. and then I'll switch to a time bender. Because a gatherer, like if I'm trying to gather, like go around and get everything out of a biome, a gatherer is generally my best bet because they're more likely to be useful. Especially if I'm not going to mine, I'm just going to run around and pick everything up. So I think I've got a gatherer right now, I think. So anyway, all right. So we're going up to the Vitalis mines, and then maybe we'll fish. Yeah, I was actually watching Feral Tradwife this morning because she's quite funny. And she's a very real person. Like, she does a lot of clean with me kind of things. And, like, she's also on a similar track of trying to, like, improve habits. Which I have also been on that path for more than just this last year. But, like, I've been making more conscious effort through 2024. And one of the things I have learned is about working in, like, smaller chunks of time and figuring out how to simplify things. Like if I think about, and I'm still working on a lot of stuff, so it's not like I have figured out the secret, but like, where is the problem for me? One of the simplest ones that, you know, depending on if you struggle with like water intake, is trying to figure out how to make yourself drink more water. And I have tried, I don't buy water because I don't know, I'm very cheap. But do I need to keep mining in here now that I'm done mining in here? I'm gonna mine this node and then think about it. But I've tried like refillable water bottles. I probably have like 3 water bottles in my fridge right now, and they've probably been sitting in there for months because I forget to drink water. But I've tried like those refillable containers. I've tried just all kinds of things to get myself to drink more water. And I keep trying to think about like, well, where is the real problem for me? Is it not ever wanting to fill a large container? Is it not ever wanting to, like, remembering to refill the thing? Like, where is the problem? I don't care how small of a problem is. And then how can I start working towards fixing that problem? The one I have been successful about is getting up in the morning. And I feel like I made a short about this, like, I don't know, a year ago or almost a year ago at this point. And my problem used to be, I feel like if I get up early in the morning, I can get more stuff done, whatever that stuff is. If it's exercising, if it's getting chores done, if it's doing content stuff, whatever that is. And I, you know, much like most people who start a new thing that they really want to do to change themselves, it's like it works for a week or 2 weeks or 2 months or however long it works, and then something will happen and you'll stop. And I decided last year that my focus was not going to be on getting up and then doing other productive stuff. I don't like getting up in the morning, and I never want to do it. It's never my favorite. Like, I'm just like, ugh. So my focus started becoming, I'm going to just focus on getting up, and then I would get up and I would play this game or another game, depending on, you know, what point in the year it was. And naturally, out of me just working on that hard thing for me, I started going, oh, you know what? I actually feel like doing something this morning. So tried more fruits like watermelon, cucumber, cantaloupe. Hate drinking water, but you love cantaloupe. I actually don't like, I haven't tried working on getting more fruits into my, that's a good point though. Like, there's a lot of, I think a lot of people don't think about the water they consume outside of just water. I do drink a lot of sparkling water though, because the carbonation helps me, and having like a contained like unit. And I don't feel like, I don't know. There's something about buying bottled water that's still like, ugh. But cans of water, it took me a while to figure out a can of water that I could drink all the time that felt satisfying too, because some of them just, it's like I smell the flavor more than I actually taste the flavor. And then there's also the prepping of the fruit when it comes home. I can't remember. I bought like a little watermelon because my youngest really likes watermelon. and I took the time to carve it all at once because I know already that if I don't carve it all at once, I will carve whatever we eat that day, and then we will not, it'll just sit there because I don't want to have to carve it later. So if I'm motivated to buy the watermelon and then go home and carve it all at once, I'll buy it. But sometimes that's an uphill climb too. So, all right, 3 decorations. We can do that, easy peasy. But I really have been enjoying the method of, okay, what am I struggling to incorporate into my life as a habit? And where am I getting my hang-ups? Like, what is that hang-up? And then maybe I have to work through that habit first before I can add all of the other layers of stuff that I also don't, like, I'm not enjoying adding in as a habit. I felt, and this is a perfect example of how something, like, can start and then fall off, is I started exercising, and then I threw my back. And honestly, my back pain hasn't fully gone away since September, which sucks. But I'm going to feed a critter, I think, next. And then maybe... who do I want to feed? I mean, I could do this, because this bird is very eagerly hovering around. Hey, you, take this. But I'd done it, I think, 4 days out of 5 or 6 days in a row before I threw my back out. And I was like, and it was 5 minutes. I'm not even doing anything. Or it was like a series of specific stretches or something. I didn't even really care how long it took me, because it's not necessarily maximizing the time or maximizing, you know, all of that. 5 minutes is more than 0 minutes, you know, that kind of thing. Another task. And then I threw my back out, and I haven't gotten back into it yet. Although I am starting to feel like you should probably start trying to shoot for like 5 minutes or a specific set of stretches or crunches or whatever. Because there's some very simple things you can do. Sometimes it's really amazing to me how I can look at a list of stretches that helps your back or helps, like, I get stuff in my wrist and stuff through my thumb, down into my elbows, depending on the tasks I'm doing, especially at work. And a lot of them are just super simple stretches, and it almost feels silly that I can't, like, motivate myself or remember to do it more frequently, knowing how simple they are, how little time they actually take. But again, it's kind of like, where is that, like, am I not thinking about it often enough? Am I not planning a time for it well enough? Like, where is the hang up for me? And that's the part I need to work on. So, but this January is proof that getting out of a punishment cycle for not feeling like I'm doing enough, and then also doing things like in smaller bits, like, what can I get done in 5 minutes? What can I get done in 10 minutes? Because sometimes that's all I've got, or all I feel like I can give it. And if I can get anything done, then I know the next time I get to it, it'll be a little bit easier and a little bit more stuff will get done. As long as I don't quit for 6 months, you know. And that's where the not punishing myself comes in, because that's part of what leads to not doing things for 6 months. So anyway, I don't have all the answers. I'm just trying to figure my own damn self out, because I'm tired of being exhausted by feeling overwhelmed. Who am I giving gifts to? Let's look and see who wants something simple. Sweet herring, purple cactus flower. That's not too bad. I don't have purple cactus flowers easily over here. So let's see. Who do I have with me? Who's with me? Remy's with me. What do you want? Oh, that was very loud. I wasn't expecting her to make that sound. But fruits is a good idea. And honestly, I feel like it might be something I could try working on this year. Just seeing what it would take for me to like incorporate that more. Who am I with? I'm with Remy. That's who I'm with. All right, omelet, zucchini, and spinach. Well, hell yeah, let's do that. Do I have zucchini and spinach just growing over here? Because that would be amazing. That's canola. This is spinach? Yes. And zucchini, do I see a zucchini? Is this a zucchini? Yes. All right, come here. So I don't pick anything else by accident. Come here. I have something to give you. Take a zucchini. We started at like 11,000 because I have gotten a few things done in between Thursday and now. So the goal is to get more than 15,000 points total, which should be easily doable, so that I have leftover points as well as the third floating island. So, all right. Change outfit. Plant 5 vegetables. Take a picture. Do it. I'm not taking a picture of you, fairy godmother, although you are adorable. Serve a meal. Sell 2 fish. Plant 5 vegetables. Let's go do that. I keep forgetting to track them. I'm trying to get better about it, but it's one of those things where you get so used to doing habits, right? Get so used to doing something. And then there's an easier way to do it, and your brain's just like, I'm just not going to think of that ever when it's useful. But that's okay. Vocalizing it for entertainment purposes helps my brain try to remember things. That's why I don't have a problem pointing out when I forget stuff, or when I'm awkward, or when I'm overthinking things. Because I know I'm not the only one. All right. We're planting these vegetables, and then... Oh, I have night thorns again. Well, let's do this real quick, because this is easy. Ooh, that really does not go with this outfit. Oh, I haven't done Daisy yet. I did do Remy's quest, but I haven't done Daisy yet, so I need to go up there and do that. All right, give me my glasses back. Right. I'm really looking forward to digging into some of this, like, graphic design stuff. And honestly, the website is called Pixabay, and they've got just tons of stuff. And I didn't realize they had sound bites. So I went to look at images a couple of weeks ago, and then got in a rabbit hole of sound bites. Which is part of the reason I started thinking about revamping some of my alert stuff, because I was like, ooh, look at all this! Because, you know, something new and shiny makes my brain go, what's that over there? Do you have a routine when you log in the game? Been trying to be intentional about hitting the various stalls. Wally's Garden, Scrooge's, yep. But not always good. And I agree. I will get on a really good kick of being like, methodically go through everything. But it took me a long time to start doing Remy's quest every day. Which now that I'm on a decorating journey, I need the raw iron. Because I would like to make a bunch of the tables and chairs for my restaurant area. And I have a couple of different restaurant areas that I'd like to do. I don't know if they'll all get the same tables and chairs, but I know I'm going to need a ton. And then there's also like, I like to do Kristoff's stall every day. I like to do Mulan's stall every day. And I do have a pretty decent stockpile of tea leaves now. I mean, what is that? Almost 200 of each? Almost. We're getting there, because she only does 3 a day. I like to try and visit Scrooge's shop. I've kind of fallen off of that a little bit now that I don't have a ton of stuff going on. I used to pick Wally's Garden every day. I don't do it anymore. I try and do Daisy's Boutique every day. I was going to a craft table. That's what I was doing. Well, that was very nice, Nala. All right. Because at her points, I want her points every day. And her challenge isn't super difficult if you don't take it serious, which I do not. Another way I help myself. Just don't take it too seriously. What else do I try and do every day? I try and visit, like if I'm in the valley, I try and visit Moana and Beast just to get the free stuff. And what was I going to look at? Furniture. I wish I could search this, but there's like some really cute... Actually, you know what? I bet I could do easier than doing it through the crafting table because I think I might have crafted some of it. Rot. Can I just look for rot and have it pull up? This fence is really cute. And some of these lampposts are really cute. And I'm kind of curious. Like, that's cute. I wonder if that would be cute to incorporate. Like, injunctions like that. Anyway, we're not getting distracted. You play with touch of magic? I don't. But I want all of the things. I mean, I do. But, like, not in earnest. But if I ever, like, if I want to incorporate that, I don't want to be then behind on points. But I have a bunch hoarded right now. Let's see. What? Can I see your shop? Furniture. Let's just go there. I have 4,300 at the moment. So even though I'm not, like, earnestly trying to do this, although I feel like the rugs are going to be something that I will probably eventually get into because I like a lot of like rugs for certain spaces and I want to be able to have more variety than what's already in the game. And then like the art thing, is that this one? Yeah, this canvas, because that way if I want to make more wall filler, I'll be able to. And was it you who told me about the door? I bought one of the doors. Oh yeah, you can tell I bought one of the doors. But they're 300 a piece, and I don't know how much. I'm like, that's a lot. Even though I have 4,300 points right now, like that's a lot. And then, but if I ever get a wild hair and decide I want to do a bunch of it, I don't want to be behind on points and then feel frustrated that I can't actually do the things I want to do when I have the motivation to do them. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've been getting better at just making sure this is one of my stops. Since her challenge is super easy, generally speaking, or it can be if you let it, then it's not it's not a big inconvenience to come here and do it every day. Also get burnt out on her shop with the star path. Yep. I didn't ask her what her challenge was today. I need to do that. Yeah, see, this is the outfit I'm wearing after like, I don't know, 2 weeks of just changing it to match whatever the thing is, and then this one's just been here because I haven't had to use it. And the outfit's actually looking kind of cute right now, but it's been questionable. But she doesn't care. It's all about the tags. Lord. Children are making super loud noises. Dad's at the grocery store, so it's just them out there, and they get squirrely when it's just them. All right. Yeah, see, I don't even pay attention to what she tells me. I just come over here and I do stuff. All right, sporty and art. And usually I take my stuff back. I left that. I don't know why. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. So, and I usually just try and, like, use as many of the tags as possible so that I don't have to work too hard. Like, if one object will fulfill most of it, then I just let it go. Oh, here, a gaming chair. All right, that took care of all but Art and Oswald. So let's reset, and then we'll go back to... I'm going to need to get out of all because I'm going to need Art. But does Oswald have anything art classified as art? Nope. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So let's do... Wait, look. A parasol. And we'll just get out of that. Reset. I always forget that there's a reset button down here and I go back into search and... I don't know why. Because I like clicking buttons, apparently. That's my thing. Okay, they're not knocking on my door. Don't knock on my door. Holy cow, I didn't realize how big this rug is. This was in the aerial bundle that I decided to go ahead and purchase. But that is huge. Okay. I need Oswald's clothing. So let's do this. Edit. Oh! Well, damn. I kind of like the fact that it was changing over time and being weird. But that's okay. We can hit the reset button on it. But sometimes this is really easy. Like, you'll find one object or two objects and then, like, change glasses or something. And then... there. We'll do that. We'll lean into the weird. And then edit. Okay, I did the buttons in the wrong order. That's okay. And you'll get really lucky that you only have to put like one or two things down and then change a hat. Like I just did there. Yeah. Oh, I had 3 objects today. What the heck? I'm doing this button. I do that all the time now. Push all the wrong buttons. Alright. We've reset your weird. You'll be weird again soon enough. The hat is a start. Alright. Oh, shit! You know what I just did? I took down all the stuff before I talked to her. Which means I have to do it again. That's fine. I've done this to myself before. If you take the stuff down before you ask her if you finish the challenge, then she will say no. Reset. And then we'll just... But now we know that we can't do Oswald and Art. So that's a step saved, I guess. And reset filters before going into search and filters. And then... Oh, there it was. But look, like I never screwed it up by taking it all down too soon. Ta-da!
Well, look who it is.
It is a fabulous day. It's freezing, but it's fabulous. Well, and I don't know if you've run into this yet, but apparently sometimes she can ask for requirements that don't exist or like you don't have. I can't remember. That was like, I feel like it might have been Brave, but it might have been something else. And maybe it was before I'd gotten the objects unlocked because of quest stuff. But you can cancel and then restart a challenge. So if you end up with like requirements you can't complete, you can cancel and just start it a new one. What the hell? Shit, I did it again. Did I not just... Did she tell me no when I didn't pay attention? Obviously. I don't know why I'm asking that question. It's very obvious that that's exactly what happened to me. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna not talk while I do this because apparently I need to... Oh, lavish and delicate's already taken care of. Look at that. How about Sporty and Oswald? That was weird, though, because I could have sworn I had met all the requirements. Did I not recreate it exactly the same? Okay. Alright, fine. Well, get rid of Sporty, then. Alright, I'm self-sabotaging. It's one of my favorite things. If you're new here, or don't know. Self-sabotage. It's one of my favorite things to do. Alright, Sporty. I don't know why. Apply. We'll put this down. Okay. Now it says check, check, check. It's wardrobe. Wardrobe is not Sporty. That's my hang up. Had to have a glider, but it wouldn't let me add the glider mode. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I can't remember. It was like the only object I had available for whatever the tag was an outdoor object. So it wouldn't let me put it inside, and it was the only one that I had at the time. So I ended up looking it up because I'm like, well, what do you do if that happens? And people were like, just reset it. And I said, okay. Cool. All right, we're not doing furniture. We're doing sporty clothing option. Okay. Now I feel better because I was like, I totally recreated what I just did. I don't want to change my hat. I need it to be Oswald. Okay. So what happens if I do this? All right. That's better. Looks weird again. Yay. All right. I might have to go see to the children. Edit. That's what we're doing. The correct button.
Well, look who it is.
She's so funny.
Well, look
So
who it is.
when I went to Disney World when I was a kid, I was 9 and probably like one of the that perfect age to remember stuff, but also like young enough to really enjoy it. Like my oldest, I think, will enjoy it for like well into adulthood. Some people are more into Disney throughout their life than others. Okay, there we go.
What do you think those villains are
I don't want to talk to you about the villains. I'm sorry, Daisy. But I got to have an interaction with the person, like somebody who was dressed up as Daisy, and it was very special. So I have a fond spot in my heart for Daisy. She's not necessarily my favorite Disney character, but I do have a fond memory from when I was young at Disney World with Daisy Duck. Sorry, I just realized I might... Oh, you know what? I do need to move this. I was like, do I need this spreadsheet up or not? I really don't, so I'm not gonna. All right. All right. We've done Daisy's challenge. I've looked in Scrooge's... Did I look in Scrooge's shopper? I don't know. Well, let's go in and look. If I can't remember, I might as well double check while I'm here. All right. Okay. Well, and the other reason I really wanted to have some time off, I like having time off after the holidays for me to get a break, because usually I'm running around like a crazy mother during the holiday season. And a lot of people at work will take off before the holiday or kind of in between Christmas and New Year's. And so we're usually short-staffed. Now, granted, we're not as busy usually, but a few years ago I started taking off the first week of January. And because New Year's was on a Wednesday this year, it kind of was weird timing. So I was like, well, I'll just wait. But I started doing that to kind of give myself a reset after the holidays, because I do get time off during the holidays. And I take like 1 or 2 days. Like I take the day before Christmas Eve off, because usually we bake cookies. This year our oven is broken and we have to wait to get it replaced. Ideally, I'd like to get a really nice oven. But if I have to get, you know, we've always gotten like budget appliances. Okay, I've looked at everything. That's what we'll get, but I have fingers crossed that we will get a nicer stove. Not like the best stove on the market, but, you know, a fancier stove than the budget stove. But I don't take as much off extra for the holidays, for the actual holidays. And so hopefully my kids will be back in school so that I can actually focus. My husband will be working in the morning. I'll have the house to myself for like, let's see, potentially 3 to 4 hours every day that they go to school and work, if they go to school and work. So fun. Got to do a VIP meet and greet with Baloo when I was 7 in Disneyland. Nice. Mom knew someone who worked there, and it was so much fun. Have a total soft spot for him just for that. Yep. Yeah, I had little pink bows in my hair. Like, I had pigtails and, like, these little bitty pink bows. And she came up and was like, look, like, pointed to her bow and then pointed to my bow. And, like, it made me feel like we're the same because we have the same. Anyway. But, yeah, it's funny how, like, little things like that can be so special. And, like, again, she's not my favorite character, but when she was coming, like when they said she's officially coming, I was like, I remember when I was little. So that's pretty cute. Baloo's a great character for that too. I like Baloo. Again, not necessarily, I don't know if he's in my top 10 favorite characters. He might be up there. I haven't really ever quantified that stuff, but he's a good character to have a soft spot for. All right. Should I serve a meal? I should feed a squirrel and then serve a meal. So maybe if I do this one and then feed the squirrel first, it'll keep me on track. Right? Theoretically, if I can find a squirrel.
I wonder what Anna's up to.
Well, you could probably find her. I'm sure she's around here somewhere. She might be in the restaurant because Anna always seems to be in the restaurant wanting food. Which, I can relate to that. What were we watching? Oh, my little one was asking how cheese was made, so I looked up some videos on how cheese was made, and then I wanted all the cheese. I am mildly lactose intolerant, but that is, like, I don't eat a lot of ice cream anymore, and I don't drink a lot of milk anymore. I drink, like, cream in my coffee and milk in my tea, but not so much that it upsets me. And honestly, my lactose intolerance is better since my first kid was born. It used to be way worse, and then I don't know what it was about being pregnant, but it changed my body chemistry enough that I'm not as bothered by lactose anymore, which is awesome, but weird. And, but cheese, I will take all the lactate to not ever have to give up cheese. And yeah, watching like freshly made artisan cheese, forget about it. It's kind of like he wants to go to Japan eventually because he's obsessed with like all things Nintendo, all things Mario, all things Sonic. I didn't look to see what people wanted to eat. Golden apple smoothie. Well, look, lamprey sushi. I don't want to use lamprey. Fish sandwich. Let's do fish sandwich. That seems like the least problematic of the ingredients needed. He wants to go to Japan. And he's like, and I told him, I'm like, buddy, if we could go to Japan, I would, because you want to go there for all these other things, and I want to go and eat all the food. I got on a kick for a long time watching like street food being made and served in Japan, and I was just like, I would gain so much weight, and I would be so happy about it. I like Asian cuisine, and I like seafood a lot, so, like, please, like, just give it to me. Think you could be friends with your 10-year-old, just add Pokemon cards, and that's your kiddo? Yeah, neither one of my kids have gotten super into Pokemon. I keep expecting it. But I wonder if they had, like, a friend that was really into it. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like interesting, and then if you have a friend that's really into it, then it's like, oh yes, now I'm all about that. Unfortunately, I'm the one that bought the Pokemon cards for my older son, thinking that maybe we could try it out together, because I was just the generation before Pokemon, so like all of my younger, like 10 years younger cousins were all into it, and I was into Magic the Gathering. Because I remember when that game like started to get big, and my dad started to play it. So my dad, my mom, and I would play Magic the Gathering, and then my dad and I kept going to like, we would go to weekly tournaments at like a local game shop and all of that. So, but yeah, by the time Pokemon came out, I was already like, nope, I'm doing Magic. And actually, that was almost the time that I started to fall away from Magic. And I just don't have a deep, I don't mind playing, like, there's some fairly good computer game versions of Magic, but I don't have a desire to collect Magic cards again, because that's an expensive habit. Although I do look at them when I go to like game shops and stuff. Just like, oh, that was my old life. I remember. My dad probably still has all my cards though. My dad has binders full of Magic cards. All right, decorations in the Frosted Heights. So let's go do that. I should probably go pick 3 fruit real quick though, yeah? Probably. I might make it blueberries just in case I need to feed another critter, and I can feed a raccoon. I thought about keeping my blueberries with me earlier when I grabbed all my fruit, but I just stuck it in the box and ran away. All right. Perch are in Sunlit Plateau, right? Oh. Oh, they're in more than that. The Grove, the Lagoon, the Forest of Valor. I don't know if I want to do that. Scramble coin. All right. We'll go up to the Frosted Heights and do that, and then see about Scramble coin. Oh, I left a blueberry on the ground. Tough. All right. Ooh, Moonstones, I see you. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised neither one of my kids have really gotten into Pokemon. It's weird. I mean, I hear about, you know, Pokemon stuff going on at school. You survived the store trip. You did. Crazy cold out there? That's bad news, because we have to take, Okay. All right. Scramble coin. How involved is your scramble coin? Oh, level 1? Theoretically, I should not screw this up. Mine doesn't play, just collects. Okay. But he is into all the Nintendo, Mario, Sonic. Yeah. Too old for Pokemon. Yep. Yeah, I was mid to late teens when Pokemon started to get really big, so... Well, here. I'm just gonna click the ones I always click, so I don't have to think too hard. That's funny that he just collects. He might just be a collector. My older one is a collector, but he likes collecting vintage tech. So cameras, and he's got a typewriter. His record player is not old, but he likes records. And so we got him a record player. And who do I want next? Do I want... What's her movement? 2 and then 2. Okay. So, yep. Yep. And we'll put you there. We'll do this and this. And there. And maybe she won't get any coins spawning around her. Ooh, look, strategy. Trying to screw Nala out of coins. Ooh. All right, well, what's Stitch's movement then? He moves back and forth. Well, horizontally, vertically, that kind of thing. Okay. So who else do I want to get into the mix? I might do Lumiere. It'll short Olaf a coin, but that'll be okay. So I'm going to put you here, and then we'll do this, and then this. But then I can get Olaf up in this corner, and maybe he can get some of these coins by himself. And I want to take that one from Stitch. Ooh, I never plan out. Like, look at me saying I don't want to think too hard, and then I'm like, how can I screw over their tokens? I can't help but where the new coins spawn. But now I've gotten screwed myself. Look at that. That's all right. If I go there... Well, Olaf's the easiest to decide. If I go here... There's really not any good places. And then Scrooge is kind of SOL. But... that's okay. As long as they don't get ahead, like too far ahead. See, I'm gonna end up thinking, ooh, I'm all badass for strategizing, and then Nothing good's gonna come of it. I'll probably still only win by 1 coin. Because that's usually how I roll. Alright. The little one is currently obsessed with collecting Rubik's Cubes. That's what he's obsessed with collecting right now. Like, he just got one from the dollar store yesterday. And, he's like, well, it's not made very well. And I'm like, well, it cost $1.25, man. It's like, well, that's true. All right. Scrooge, you're getting so screwed. All right. Guess I'll go, well, end up not do that. Okay. Doop doop. And then where do I want to take you? I kind of want, even though there's a lot of coins for them to get over here, I kind of want to go for that. And then Scrooge can go, kind of want somebody to get over here. Yeah, I can do that next turn. Is there another turn? There isn't another turn. This is it. Okay. Can he solve them? Always so terrible. Don't have that type of brain. He doesn't know how. There's a lot of videos now to help him solve them. So it's, you know, and then he gets hung up. I'm not a cuber, and it's like, well, part of it is learning how to do it, and it is a pattern thing. But yeah, I was never super motivated to get better at them, so I just kind of screw around with them. My dad always had Rubik's Cubes and other stuff like that around the house, but I wonder if he's, you know, like, as he's figuring, like, learning how to do it now, like, if later he'll be one of those kids that's just like, blah, 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 blah. He also takes them apart. Because that's fun. And then he wants another one. He's like, I want this. And I'm like, oh, interesting. Did I get another figurine that I just didn't even pay attention to? Yes. That's exactly what happened to me. All right, let me get my spreadsheet out. I'm going to pull it up on my screen. But yes, he deconstructs them, and then he's like, I need one of these. And I'm like, don't you have one of those? And he's like, well, I took it apart, and I took it apart too many times, and now the pieces won't go back together. So we have a bunch of Rubik's Cube pieces that he won't get rid of. Eventually, I'm sure he will, but... Or we'll do something. Maybe we'll make, like, an art thing out of them. Who the hell knows? All right. I am looking for Dreamlight Valley stuff. That is what I'm looking for. Okay. And then we're going to my furniture list. And we'll add this figurine. Okay. Oh, it's Eve. I did see that pop up, but my brain just did not register it consciously. All right. Celestial base. That is a figurine, and then this is from Wall-E, and it's in-game. Okay. I have multiple columns now that I fill in. Because I eventually want to... There are things that, as I'm doing decorating, it's like it'd be nice to kind of be able to see all of this thing together. So I have columns now so that I can do that for myself, too. Because sometimes the game ones make total sense, and sometimes they don't, and sometimes things should come up in certain categories and they don't, which is why in the decor videos you see me scrolling a million times through all the different lists, because inevitably there's something that I would miss because it doesn't show up in the list that I would think it would go in. It's weird. What's next? Where are we at for points right now? Oh, look, 13,000. So we've already made like a couple grand. That's nice. Prepare a 4-star meal or better. Do I want to try and catch 3 perch? Maybe. Sell 2 fish. I could do that pretty easily if I just go down to Moana's boat and pick out some fish from the thing. I'm also going to attempt to mine. Ooh, look, a mineral. Good for me. Well, and I was checking on which points I had. Like, I'm probably gonna need the storybook points for a while. Because it's the newest one, right? So I don't have a ton of it. So it's gonna take a while to build up a stock of it. But I was also checking on Eternity Isle because I'm gardening a lot right now. And I'm using the mist points to plant. Because I don't gain anything by having them help me plant, and it's tedious. But I need to make sure I don't run myself out of mist, because I have done that before. I think it was because I was making a bunch of different tomes for the companions. Which color bubbles do the perch come out of? Are they blue or orange? What are the orange fish here? Are they perch? If they're perch, I'm going to be a little annoyed. Although I guess I could just drink a fishing potion. I just don't... They last so damn long. They're not orange in the Sunlit Plateau, though. It's not the pike, so perch are probably blue. Which means a fishing potion wouldn't help me anyway. In the Sunlit Plateau, it's the walleye that are in the orange bubbles. See, I could totally... Oh, and that's right. One of the things I don't like about fishing up here... I'm not going over there for that shit. Screw you. Is how few bubbles are up here. Like, look, there's already no bubbles over here. And there's so few areas to fish. And then there's a wide variety of fish up here. Like, this might end up being carp instead of perch. So I find it's always a pain in the ass to try and get stuff that specifically comes out of here. Yeah, carp, not perch. Bite me. And I already might be out of bubbles. And I feel like the forest is, like, particularly bad. Like, it seems worse than the others, for sure. As far as spawn rates and stuff like that. Eternity Isle's fish spawn rates are kind of crazy high. Perch are not up here. I think the only other place I can get them is from the Sunlit Plateau. In the valley. If I wanted to visit Eternity Isle, I could. But I kind of don't. So I'm probably not going to do that. I may not get this task done today. I'm just going to, you know, kind of give it a cursory attempt. Oh, that came out of white bubbles. Maybe they come out of white bubbles in the forest. I don't remember. I pay attention to, like, certain ones of the rare ones. I feel like are what stick in my brain more. Speaking of, I should probably go down to the beach and try and fish for fugu, but I'm not gonna. Ooh! Oh, I thought it was the last piece. I was, like, looking up here. Totally forgot about that piece down there. Things are coming along. I'm just taking for freaking ever. Where is that? Memory. 65%. Well, I say things are coming along. It's more than half. Ta-da! I am so less concerned with, like, that's my least concern, is those memory pieces. If I let that take over my life, I would probably... Oh my gosh. There's screaming happening out. My husband's home. He can handle it. There we go. Oh, I moved. Did I move this on stream on Thursday? I moved them. So I could walk through here easier. And then I stuck the rock that was in the corner over here, because this looks all naked. One day it will not look naked, because I will decorate over here. I don't even know what I'm going to do over here. I kind of want to put the hyena cave over here, though. Oh, I could put it where Scar's house was. I kind of want to do that right now. Maybe I will. I probably shouldn't, but I just want to see what it looks like. I wish we had, like, a Forgotten Lands version of that, like a bat cave or something, you know? Where there were, like, blinking eyes, but, like, the rocks looked appropriate for the rest of the landscaping in the Forgotten Lands. Yes! Now this one can be perch, and then we can be done. Right? That'd be nice. Damn it. I don't want your salmon. Oh, look, bubbles. I wonder if they adjusted where these bubbles spawn, because they used to spawn in the center where you couldn't actually get to them. I'm gonna have to get something to eat, though, on break. I meant to eat, and then I was running out of time, so I grabbed a cheese stick and a chunk of a chicken. Like a rotisserie chicken that we had. And I ate like a mad woman as quickly as possible before I came in. Because that's what happens when you introduce chaos to the beginning of a stream. Alright, bubbles are gone. That's fine. Do I want to go try again in the Forest of Valor? Have I given it enough time? Probably not. Maybe we'll get lucky. I only need one more, damn it. Alright. Okay. I do have to get my Christmas tree down this week, though. That is one of, like, real-life home things I gotta try and get done. Luckily, I've mostly kept up on laundry, so I'm not having to make up a lot of laundry problems. I do need to, like, clean my bathroom and clean my living room and stuff like that. But I don't know what it is about winter where I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. It's cold. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, cool. We are making decent time on these tasks. Ooh, is my brain gonna give me the math that I couldn't think of earlier? I think I made 8,000 points on Thursday. Or close to it. Because if I spent 15 and I had 10 left over, that means I was at 25-ish. And if I was at 16 something to begin with, then that should be 8, approximately. 8,000 points. Because I was like, man, if I made 11,000 points that other night, I'm way behind right now. Yes! Huzzah! All right. Okay. Selling 2 fish. Winning at Scramble Coin against Ariel. Oh. We're starting to get time bendy stuff in. All right. I will switch to a time bendy person, but I have other gathering things first, so we'll do those first. I think my rainbow trout is full. So I'm going to sell a couple of those. Actually, I wonder if my carp is full. I think my carp might be full. All right. Yeah, I'm building up money again. I'd spent down again by like, I don't know, 1.5, 1.7 million coins, so. But I've been buying the heck out of crap in order to decorate. I'm still with Remy. He wants an omelet, though. Is an omelet a 4-star meal or better? That would be a double task thing. Omelette. Omelette. I kind of wanted to make an omelet this morning, but I was not super motivated, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. Considering how chaotic everything ended up being. Although maybe if I'd taken the time to make an omelet, I wouldn't have been distracted by all kinds of other stuff. So who knows? Who knows how that would have played out? It wasn't a 4-star. It was a 3-star. Damn it. That's okay. I'll just make another birthday cake in case I want to feed the ravens. Harvest 3 lemons, sell 5 fruits. Coo, 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 coo. We'll do that. All right. Birthday cake. Yes. I like them when they're like 200, 250 points. But not when they're scramble coin. All right. 3 lemons. I'm actually going to harvest 6 lemons so that I can then sell 5 fruits. This is not where my lemons live. My lemons live over here. Catch 3 seafood. Where do I want to do that? What am I doing? I'm selling 5 fruits. That's what we're doing. How many more can we get before break? We have like 10 minutes before break. How many more? Depends on how easy they are when they crop up. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna hang on to that stuff because what if I get 500 star coins or something, and then I could easily sell crap that I have not sold. I have to make more tea on break, though. I'm doing what now? I'm doing a... woman, click the button. Oh, I didn't need to come in here. For some reason, my brain translated that 5-star recipe into feed somebody in the restaurant, and it was not that. So we'll just make another birthday cake, shall we? All right. Mine 4 rock spots. Should I attempt scramble coin with Ariel? It's 250 points. I'm going to save that for after the break. All right. Easy peasy. Keep seeing. I know why I'm seeing stuff on my periphery. I didn't hide my audio mixer. That's why. Oh, God, woman. Don't jostle the camera around like that. Okay. Can I add you to there? There. Fixed. Yay. I try and get the moving things that could be in my streaming software out of my periphery so my brain doesn't keep going, oh, am I missing chat? Oh, am I missing chat? Oh, am I missing chat? Because sometimes I do miss chat and then I feel really bad about it. I'm only human. Who was giggling in the rain? It wasn't Mirabelle all the way over there, was it? Or Moana? They seem awfully far away for me to have heard their giggling. Maybe it's someone up there. There's someone up there. Oh. Elsa's up there. Are you up there being creepy and weird? It's possible. Sometimes Elsa is creepy and weird. Hey, beast. All right. I probably should have written down exactly how many points I had to start. Not that it's like super important. I just like numbers.
Oh, wow.
There was a lot of talking happening at once. And I was just like, nope. I love it when he dances with his little hat. It's so freaking cute. I have a soft spot for Wall-E because of my oldest. That was one of his first favorite movies. What do you... I feel like I've seen him do that before, but anytime I see them do little things like that, I'm like, kind of forget that I'd seen it before. Cute. All right. Sea turtle. Decorations in Dazzle Beach. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna teleport to it. You know what? I haven't checked in a minute. 16 days. Every time I look at it, I'm still amazed how much time is left. I mean, it's good for people who still have stuff to do. But because I pushed so hard to get through the star path as quickly as I could, at the risk of burnout,
Yeah, that's right. The ocean's
it just feels like it's lasting forever. Wow, I had just enough room in my inventory. Is there other fish? There is. I see you. Nope. I hit the wrong button. I'm playing a different game. My husband and I were playing Return to Moria again yesterday, so... Now all of my button pushing is wrong. That's probably why I push the wrong button so many dang times when I'm playing this game. I do the same thing when I'm playing that game. You just don't get to see me making those mistakes. Okay. Sea turtle. Now, does anybody else hear Mr. Gibbs every time they hear the word sea turtle or think the word sea turtle? I see turtles. And if you don't know who Mr. Gibbs is, he's from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. And he's telling the story of Jack Sparrow getting off the island by lashing, like, making rope out of his back hair and roping together sea turtles to, like, swim away or sail away. But every time I think about sea turtles, all I can hear is, I see turtles. I'm probably doing a really bad pirate thing, but that's how my brain is. All right, selling 2 meals. 3 decorations. That's the other thing we were going to do down here. Boop, boop, boop. What am I going to do when I don't have 3 chests? Time bending, glimmer, scramble coin. More than one time bending thing now. See, holding out was helpful. Excellent, excellent. All right. I don't want to do time bendy stuff yet. Selling 2 meals, that's easy. Catching 3 seafood could be easy. Maybe if we go to the glade, we'll get lucky and get either squid or lobster. That'd be helpful. Do I want to make meals? Do I have things in excess in my inventory? I do. Oh, look, lemons on the ground. Look at that. I could just do this because I have more than 400 apples, which is more than I need. Give me that. I keep forgetting that Remy is with me and he doubles the gardening stuff. Even though that's exactly why I brought him around in the first place. We even talked about it. I see you, bunny. I'm not feeding you, though.
Yes, I can really dig my claws into a place like this.
For a second there, it almost looked like the lettuce was floating. I did see in the Vale, I almost took a screenshot of it. There was garlic that was like, you know, the garlic's in the ground, but because of how it was rendered, the dirt spot was floating and you could actually see the garlic under it over the real ground in the Vale. So you like, normally you see like the dirt and the sprig that's growing out of the ground, but you could actually see the white bulb of garlic underneath the dirt, like above, floating above the actual ground in the Vale. It was kind of funny. I should have screenshotted it. Maybe nobody else will find it amusing, but I did. Glitches in the Matrix. All right, you can have those. But nothing else, just in case I need it for money purposes later on. All right, harvest 3 bananas. You're gonna keep giving me easy peasy ones. We're just gonna keep doing it. It's only 100 points, but how easy was that, right? The Peaceful Meadow, 3 decorations. F. That's the correct button. All right. Prepare a meal. Do I know the recipe for that? Tamagoyaki? I don't know. I do want to eat it for real, though. It doesn't help that I'm hungry right now. I will feed myself soon. And then we will feel better. Although, that is one of the things I do like about this game, is that there's all these different, you know, cuisines in here, and different meals that I'm not familiar with, and I'm just like, and now I want to eat that. I want to know what it tastes like. You know, 8-year-old me would not, because 8-year-old me was super picky, but adult me is totally into trying all kinds of food, at least once, including food that I am, like, concerned about, specifically when it comes to spice. I am a fan of horseradish spice, but not chili spice. But I will still attempt stuff. I'm still not a fan of chili spice, though. Gotta run. Have been playing my game instead of clean. Oh, no! I'm sorry. I was supposed to help motivate you to clean. But, you know, sometimes it is like, they're playing that game and now I want to play that game. Well, have a good day and good luck on your cleaning adventures later. And hopefully your break will have, like, bolstered you and given you, like, that kind of refreshing self-care that you need. So, don't feel bad about it. It'll be okay. I did a meal. I did the meal that I was supposed to make. Okay. Feed a crocodile. All right. Seafood. If I go to the glade and I catch a lobster, I could then feed a crocodile. Let's try that. I'm going to save the time-bendy stuff, which is glimmer, time-bending, and time... So I've got 3 time-bending-ish things. It'll just be nice to have the same tool out. And then scramble coins. So those are all getting saved for after break. So maybe if I can get 3 seafood. Will I get lucky? I don't know. But yes, I am a big fan of... If I need the self-care... Like, I fell asleep early on Friday night. And I felt a little guilty about it. Just because usually it's the time, like, my husband and I get to spend together after the kids go to bed. I fell asleep before the kids went to bed, to be honest. But I try not to give myself too much shit. It's like, well, obviously I was tired. And usually I can tell if it's really problematic, like if I feel like crap the next day because I got too much sleep, and I didn't. So I was like, well, that's even more of a sign that I really needed that rest, even though it would have been nice to, you know, watch some TV with my husband or watch a, you know, play a game together or whatever, you know. And sometimes you just need to just relax. To get that stuff will keep most of it anyway. So, ooh, good. I did catch my lobster. Look at me go. The best laid plans. But I actually realized that, I can't remember what I was cleaning my house up and I was doing a thorough cleaning. Like getting underneath the couches and getting like on top of, you know, all of the furniture, digging stuff out of corners so that I could really vacuum inside of all of the nooks and crannies. And, not just going around things kind of as a cursory cleaning, but like getting, like moving stuff. Pulling side tables out so that I could like make sure they were thoroughly cleaned off, and then the spaces under them were thoroughly cleaned up. Anyway, and I ended up doing the whole living room, which usually I would dread stuff like that. Excellent. Because of how long it would take and how frustrated I would get and all that kind of thing. And I worked on that in like 15 minutes of work and then 30 minutes of rest, and then 15 minutes of work and then 30 minutes of the rest. And by the end of the day, I didn't get every single thing done that I really had, you know, if I had buckled down and did it all. But I got more done than I usually do, and I was not mad. And anything that can save me from getting pissed at the world while I'm trying to take care of shit I don't want to deal with is a win in my book. So, you know, and cleaning never ends. It's kind of like laundry. It never ends. So don't let it defeat you. Don't let it take over your sense of well-being. It's not worth the sacrifice to be that upset over it. So learn to let it go. Be like Elsa. Sell a mineral. Mine 4 rock spots in the Peaceful Meadow. Where are we at time-wise? We are at 1 hour and 32 minutes. 33 minutes. And I've got 4 things I'm saving and 2 things that are kind of in conjunction with each other. So I think this might be a good time to stop for the break. I have already made that 5,000 points. Ish, because I don't remember exactly. It was like 11,000 something, and we're at 16,515. So yay, progress. And I have enough to buy another island. I have a little bit of extra. I don't like this little padding, but we have a whole nother half of a stream to make some more progress. So I'm going to get some food and use the bathroom and stretch my back and my legs and do all the things. Because self-care, right? Taking care of the body as it's trying to fall apart on me. And I recommend if you have any of those things that you need to take care of, this might be a good time for it. And if you're not here when I get back, I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime. Don't forget to click and thumb and do those things too, because that's always nice and helpful, and all the things for feeding the algorithm. You know, it's nutritious, delicious snacks and also making me feel good. So I will be back in a few. If I can figure out my buttons. Aha! There they are. All right. Trying to refocus my brain. Tea always makes break take a little bit longer, so hello. I also had real life stuff from multiple avenues get me, so I may have to look at my phone depending on if I get any messages or not. Because real life. My tea is going to be too hot. I'm going to risk it. Okay. Ooh, sell 1 mineral is a 300-point thing? I didn't realize that. These are all pretty nice point-wise. I mean, the glimmer isn't as nice as I would like it to be for the trouble of having to go get it, but I meant to pick a task. This one. All right. Ooh. See? I knew there might be a thing. So apologies, but it's stuff with my parents, so priorities, right? Okay. But yeah, I had my son asking me stuff and my husband asking me stuff. I was just like, all right, I'm supposed to be eating, so I had some chicken and I have some peanut butter crackers, so if I have to mute so I can chew, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't fundamentally have a problem eating on stream, it's just the chewing. I don't necessarily want to transmit my chewing. Some people are into that, and to each their own. But that is not the content I'm doing. Although I probably could, because I like food. Like trying different foods. Alright. Catch 3 fish. We might wait for that. Do I have a mineral that I am willing to sell? I might have to pop up to the Sunlit Plateau and see if I've got... Oh no, I have one right now. I have an onyx. Done. Alright. Time bending, time bending, time bending, time bending. Adjacent. And then, where is Ariel? I should put her in her new dress now that she has a new dress. Uh-oh. More stuff. Okay. This is extended stuff. So there's like stuff coming directly to me from my parents and then stuff from like extended family conversation too, so. All right. Actually. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I had a thought and I was like maybe, and then, but no, I'm not going to do it. I don't need help being distracted. But sometimes that's just how it goes, right? Everyone has those moments. A lot of stuff happening at the same time. Right. She's supposed to be in here, but of course she's not. So maybe she'll be right outside. Will she be right outside? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. She is not right outside. Come on, Ariel. Where are ya? She's not tucked in a nook somewhere. Wonder if I change her dress, if she'll... Because sometimes they'll show me the first time I put them in a new outfit. Ugh, I hate leaving her house sometimes because there's like a sweet spot. There it is. So maybe if I change her dress, it will help. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Oh, hello.
What's your scramble coin like? She's level 2. Theoretically, that shouldn't be that hard. Theoretically. Right. Let us have a cracker. Which means this. All right, now what? Now what and who? Ew. Lumiere got screwed. If I do that, then I don't think I get to put a third one down. And I really don't want to do that. So... Nope, that's not how we do things. If I go here, he can't go here, right? This blocks him completely. Is that right? So maybe I'll do this and this and see what it does for my next moves. Probably won't help me, but... Oh, he pushes, doesn't he? I don't like any of it. I'm not gonna get that. Okay. I feel like I'm not playing particularly well. Oh, damn it. Tide. Mm. What does Simba do again? He's gonna get pushed probably by Rafiki. Oh well. Come on. Don't suck. Oh, he's not gonna get pushed by Rafiki. Oh, good. Okay, I was like, I'm so screwed. All right. Well, that's winning against Ariel. Great. Okay. Oh. I know I should go do time bending stuff, but that's 2 fish things happening up here. Okay. Oh, look. Okay, I need to catch fish up here. But I could easily end up getting crab. Is there another seafood up here, or is it just the crab? So the odds technically are in my favor. To get... Oh, okay. Making sure. Yep. And of course, the first thing I catch is not a fish. That's all right. Okay, so our goal is to make... I'd like to be over 20K before the end of stream, so that I can feel comfortable purchasing the next floating island. That is the goal. Can I reach that? Yes. Okay. Yes. Excellent, excellent. Trying to think of where the closest stove is. I'll probably just teleport there once I get 4 spots done. Okay. 2-star meal, time bending, time bending. Oh, feed a fox. I mean, I don't really want to give it the fish I just got, but if they're gonna give me exactly what I need to take care of the task I just got, then we'll do that. Hey, you. Come here. I think this week I'm probably gonna also change up my character look, even though it's still winter. I might still like go for a warm look, since it's so cold here still. By the end of the week, it won't be, but it'll, I mean, it's still winter, and it could still get cold at any time. But since I'm going to be working on, like, thumbnail and graphic design elements anyway, it might just be nice to kind of do those things hand in hand. Time bending, time bending, time bending. Okay. There is a stove in the Forgotten Lands, so that's a double thingy there. I see you, Raven. I will not feed you, though, just in case I get a task for it. Was a 2-star meal or better? Is that right? Berry salad. Okay. Harvest 5 vegetables. I planted those lettuce earlier. And decorations, so... Here we go. Wham, wham. Wham. Okay. Oh! Oh no. I was like, wait, I got another time bending thing? No, I did not. I could catch squid here. So... let's hope it's fish and not squid. Ooh. A fish I don't have that many of. I don't think. Will you give me another bubbles so I don't have to move? Haha. I was almost like, well, I'll just put it in there and see if I get lucky and have it be a fish and not seaweed, and then the bubbles appeared. I did hear a ding on my phone though, so I do need to check that. Check. All right. Wait. That looks like a response. Did I miss one? I think it was I missed one. Okay. I might have to wrap it up. Okay. All right.
We have to stop Ursula from taking control of this valley.
We may have to take a little break just to make sure that I have an electric car and I may have to go charge it up because I may have to leave, like actually leave my house. So if that happens, right? What was I doing next? Do rabbits eat lettuce? I can't remember now.
How's it going? Oh, I just love.
I feel like they eat any vegetable, really. So maybe I could just pick something. Okay. Right. Well, I'm in a holding pattern. Not terribly surprising. Do I have just a random vegetable on my person? Yeah, I'll give them a zucchini. I feel like they eat any vegetable.
Wow.
Their favorite
what
is
an
carrot,
amazing
right?
day.
But like, I think I can just give them any vegetable. So I'm gonna do that. This one. All right. Man, they're giving me such good, easy quests today. Or tasks, you know? That's nice. These are the coconuts, yes? Was it not coconuts? Cocoa beans. Where am I at time-wise? You know, we're already over 2 hours, so if I do have to cut it off, then that's okay. I mean, it's okay anyway. Real life always takes precedence. Okay. All right. 3 fish in the Forest of Valor and 4 rock spots in the Summit Plateau. I will probably do that one first. Oh, and I didn't pick up the extra cocoa bean. Oh well, that's fine. Well, and I've got like my uncle and cousins and all these people, but I'm like, every message I'm like, okay, is this a message that I need to like physically get up and move? So if you are in here right now, I'm wondering what the heck is going on. It's just because I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything that's like super important. Anybody's been through anything with like family or your parents or something, it's like there's a lot of waiting, but there's also like you're on high alert all the time, where it's just like, okay, what do I need to get ready for? Like, what do I need to move for? So meals, right? No, that's not the right button. This is the right button. Prepare 2 meals. Doesn't matter what kind of meals, so we'll do berry salads. Well, I'm glad I have some time off just in case something, like, just in case I need to have time for stuff. It's good. 3 decorations in the Forest of Valor and 3 fish in the Forest of Valor. So let's pop up there. I feel like I'm a machine today, which is good, because that means I should be able to buy, I mean, I already can buy another thing, right? It's just about making sure I'm not, wow, almost to 20k. So that's good. 1. Please let there be enough bubbles. There's no seafood to be fished here, right? All these bubbles should be fish. And technically, I could fish just the water. I mean, that's always a possibility, unless I'm looking for a specific fish. And then, you know. Because usually when you fish the water up here, it's just bass. You know what? Get out of my way. I don't care if I need that for something later. I wonder how close I am on getting all of the night... Like, there's a big duty for night thorns. I wonder how close I am for that one. Huzzah. Where is that? Is that in collection? No. Is that in village? Possible. No. Where is it then? Foraging? There's a lot of stuff in foraging. Gardening. It's not in gardening. Fishing's done. Cooking's done. Collection is done. Yeah. 1K. I'm over halfway there. Village. Was it in here? Have I already gotten the big night thorns thing? Do you want to craft a snowman? Creature house. What was it under originally? Was it originally under foraging? Remove small night thorns. I guess I hit the 3K. Nice. I did not register it consciously, apparently. Or if I did, I have since forgotten. 3 fish, harvest 3 cherry. So we'll do this, and then we'll go down and get cherries. So if I made 8K the other night, and I had about 11K to start today, 19K is about where I should be if I'm going to keep pace with what I did the other night, which I think I've already hit that, right? Yeah. So everything else is kind of like bonus. This is not what I meant to do. Can I get any of these? 2 of them.
What a perfect day for sailing.
Well, then go sailing. Do it. Live your best life, Moana. Are there any other fishy shenanigans happening in here? No. All right. Oh, it was like all the pumpkins are starting to... It's not like the cauliflower that one time where it was like popcorn. I'm not picking pumpkins though. Cherries. And wait for him to double. I should go grab that cocoa bean while I'm up here. Not that it's urgent. I don't need to worry about keeping everything neat and tidy. There's another movie quote. I like to keep the kitchen tidy. And if you know what that quote is from, then we can be friends.
What a perfect day for sailing.
If you don't know what it is, we can still be friends. Just... All right. Ugh, see? No fish. Shrimp. Is there another seafood that comes from Dazzle Beach, or is it just the shrimp? I think it's just the shrimp, which means theoretically my odds are pretty good about getting 3 fish pretty quick. You see how much trouble I'll go to not do the time bendy stuff? All right. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot to do the cherry thing. Okay. Feed a raccoon. Knew it would come. Not terrible. Ah! What are you stuck on? I'm about to take some of that stuff down. My patience for stuff blocking my way is going less and less now that I have this idea that if it's in my way, I'm going to get rid of it. So...
Wow, you're a really good leader for this valley.
Wow. You are very enthusiastic, which I can appreciate. I do still have blueberries on my person, right? I don't believe I got rid of them. Oh, one. I have one blueberry on me. I must have autopilot gotten rid of them. I see you over there. Somewhere. You were over here. Oh, there you were. Ugh, and then I got too close before I realized it because he tucked himself in a little corner. I wasn't trying to spook. Good God, he ran far away. I wasn't trying to spook you, man. Here. Have that. Okay. Okay. Cook with seafood. Now let's go down to the Glade of Trust. Glade of Trust, Glade of Trust. Ow, ow, ow. My foot's trying to fall asleep. Don't do it, foot. Don't do it. Oh, too late. I already did it. Okay. Nope. No. Okay. I'm doing all right. Well, and as much as I'm trying to let myself, like, I'm not one of those people that likes to worry and fret over things I can't control if I can help it. And there's part of me that's like, you know, right now it's about waiting. Right now it's about being available when and if you are needed. And then there's another part of me that's like, I feel like I should be doing something. And so I might wrap it early just because I've kind of got like this constant thing going on in my brain. And I don't know if stopping my stream and doing something else will help me feel a little bit more like I'm doing something that needs to be done. Like I'm kind of in a weird like state of should I be doing something else? So I might wrap it early. I'm going to give myself at least another 10 minutes and just see, you know, like if and try and like focus. 'Cause I've been trying to like stay focused on like, okay, just another task, another task, another task. And it's been helping. But even though I'm waiting, I feel like there might be some stuff I could do that would make me feel a little bit proactive when I'm in a waiting state, because waiting sucks. Waiting to find out all kinds of stuff sucks. Good things, bad things. The waiting period is sometimes like the hardest thing to deal with. Not the hardest necessarily, depending on what you're waiting on, but sitting and fretting is not helpful either, you know? Like, it doesn't actually help anything to do that. So if I can like think about realistically where my energy needs to be spent in this moment. But sitting here doing nothing and just thinking about what I might do is not helpful either. Like, if I stop streaming right now and I still don't know what to do that would be the most helpful, like, then I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, not really
You know, I gotta say, the rain is kind
being helpful. So, not to say you always have to be helpful. You don't. I'm not, it's not to say I'm not an emotional being. I have become more emotional as I've gotten older, but I also am less worried anymore about hiding that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like expressing feelings is important, but I also tend to take a very practical approach to stuff, and sometimes that can come off as very cold, but I find it helpful to cope with whatever I'm dealing with, to try and be practical about how I'm thinking about it and what I'm doing to deal with it or doing to be helpful. And yeah, so I don't know if stopping my stream right now to sit and think about what I could do is the best for me either, because then I'll be more inclined to worry and fret, and I know that's energetically not helpful for me to be helpful for others. So, okay, what am I doing next? Just keep focused while we're thinking. Overthinking things. Okay, cook with seafood and catch 3 fish. Well, I could do both of those things down in the plaza. I don't think you catch any seafood in the plaza, do you? I think it's all fish. Not fish. Cook with seafood, it said. So let's go get a squid, because squid are in abundance. There's that. Rock spots in Dazzle Beach. Should just suck it up and deal with the time bending stuff, right? Ah, no. Catch the fish. Don't stop catching the fish. Well, and the other thing is, like, I could get on the phone right this second, but because the texts have stopped, I bet people are on the phone already. So it's like, I told my mom, I'm like, if your phone frees up, let me know. So. Because I saw all kinds of people talking about calling. Not all kinds of people, but enough people talking about calling that... Well, and enough of the people that I know will talk for a while, because I have some very talkative relatives, which is good, you know, when people need talking to. So, but it's also like, well, if I call now, like, I can't because the phone will be busy. So, see, practical. But I can see how it might come off as cold. It's not really meant to be. And calculated makes it sound cold as well. Practical. That's why I'm a practical eccentric. All right. I still can't put down a lure trap for these white snippets. I really wish I could. It's really frustrating. All right, which sunbird did I feed earlier? I feel like there was like an orangey or yellowy colored one earlier. But I think I fed that one, right? Tweet, tweet, tweet. The snippets are distracting me from looking for a sunbird. Oh, this is the one. I knew it was a bright color. Here. Take this. Okay. Oh! Nice! We love it when that happens, too. Spices? Rock spots on Dazzle Beach. Well, there are no spices on Dazzle Beach. This counts as a spice, right? Vanilla? Guess we'll find out after I get 3 of them. Oh, I'm tracking it. So we'll find out already. Wait, look, it's a spice. You're gonna keep giving me these easy things to do instead of actually going and doing time bending. That's only 50 points though, look at that. That's okay, we've already hit our goal, right? I mean, it'd be great to get to like 25k because then I could... Which, how many stars? No. Is it 1 star? Yeah. Because then I would be essentially right back where I started at the end of Thursday. And that would be kind of nice. But we've already gotten enough points to justify purchasing another island. All right, well, gonna give me a little detour that's easy. Oh, there's a ding. All right. Well, and see, this will dovetail because now I can go mine through the forest of, or through the Dazzle Beach and then go right up into the Forest of Valor. Just chain those efforts, you know? Trying to think. 1, 2, yes. Because there's one behind me, but I'm not going to go get it. I'm going to keep going towards Dazzle Beach. Has it been raining a lot today, or does it I feel like it? Sometimes I feel like it's raining all the time in this game, and then other times it's like, when will it rain again? Never when I want to fish for fugu, right? Or when I'm doing other stuff, and it's like, well, I don't feel like going and fishing for fugu right now. Yep, and there's my harvest 3 coconuts. Yep. Trying to plot out my nodes. Wonder, well, I have 2 more islands to do. So depending on how much, I don't know how much playing I'm going to get to do this week, even though I'm going to be off from work this week, especially if there's family stuff happening. But I already have plans, you know, for all of my time. Not all of my time. I didn't plan every second of my week off. That's not how that works, because I will I will rebel against myself if I do that. Peaceful Meadow. And harvesting 3 coconuts. Amazing. But I didn't plan for extra gaming time. At least not extra gaming by myself time. Like, I wouldn't mind playing a little bit more games with my husband during you know, like if the kids are actually at school, like when, you know, after he goes to work and comes home, and then after the kids have gone to school, there might be like a little window of time in the midday to game a little bit together, which is always nice to do when I have some time off. Just a little bit of extra just us time. But if I'm able to push some Dreamlight this week outside of streaming, and I can get another island purchased, a floating island purchased, then maybe on Thursday, I mean, there's still resource gathering stuff to do, obviously, but maybe it'll be more of a, like a co-working session as I kind of go comb through and see what I would like for decor stuff. Because I'm sure there are resources that I'm going to need a ton of. And that's in the peaceful meadow. And then we'll go feed a raven. Okay. Fishing, right? But since I haven't really planned for extra gaming time for this game this week, I may still have to focus. If I'm still motivated to focus on getting the last... I'm not doing anything with the floating islands yet. But if I'm motivated to get them all unlocked... Or I could take a break from it. It's always a possibility, too.
If I grew up here, I don't think I'd ever have wanted to run from my dad.
Or my entire week could get upended, and who knows? Guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Life is full of unexpected turns. Bream. Harvest 3 raspberries. Eat another berry salad. Wait for Remy to double it. Four rock spots in the plaza. Well, if you're gonna give it to me and it's so damn convenient, who am I to say no? I'm just gonna run across. I'm gonna have to run across anyway. It's the only problem with having those two shops over in that corner like that is that there's not a lot of space, and honestly, I don't like mining that node right now. It's not like a huge problem, but if things are doubled or like fly out far away, it's I don't know, annoying, I guess is probably the right word. It's not dire or anything, just annoying. Maybe I should take the time this week to plan out going, like, actually put it on my schedule. Like, go feed this one critter. Because this is going to be one of those weeks where I have that rare opportunity to, you know, if I need something that's in the afternoon on a Tuesday, and I'm never able to do that, maybe this week is the week to try and do that. Glade of Trust. I was going to go feed a raven, but you know what? I'm not going to fly over there. I'm going to teleport. Please give me fish. That is not it. Nope. How far out is it? Oh, okay. I was worried there for a minute. I was like, is it going to be one of those unreachable bubbles? Because that's not okay. Are these lilies permanent or are these removable? Because I know they're a decor object. Decor object. I wonder. Nope. Gooseberries. I'm gonna go feed a raven. Because it's not hard. And I've got the cake. And I keep blowing it off because I'm like, oh look, it's right here. Oh look, it's right here. Let's go feed a damn raven, woman. Take a cake. So happy. Look at me go. So proud. Oh, 4 rock spots in the Forgotten Lands. You don't say. You don't say. We're already up here. Let's do it. All right. I was just thinking, oh, I might try and make some time to go actually do live stream interaction stuff with other people. Usually I'm the lurker because I'm at work and all I can do is listen. Sometimes it's quite comical. I ended up being in someone's Doom stream while I was like trying to redo displays in our reading room. And I was like, this is an interesting juxtaposition. Like listening to someone deal with frustration fighting demons while like putting away books and magazines. I'm trying to make it appealing and, you know, like visually appealing and accessible. It was interesting, to say the least. All right, gooseberries. And coffee beans. Nice. Boom. And another berry salad. And another berry salad. And another ding on my phone. Yeah, I'll blame you. Okay.
Could use a few more sleds around here.
Oh, and now 3 apples. And don't forget that Remy's with you. Apples. Oh, wait. The decorations of the Forgotten Land. I just left there, damn it. 2-star meal or better. Oh, and don't forget that Remy's with you. Don't forget. How about a berry salad? It is my favorite go-to food, though. For the energy you get and the effort you have to put into getting the resources to make it, it's my favorite. Oh! I now have 4 time bending. If you just hold out, right? If you're just stubborn long enough. Maybe I can get 6 time-bending quests at once. Tasks at once. Oh, look at us. See? There we go. We gave our brain something to do besides worrying, and now we're at 2 hours and 42 minutes. Good for us. Okay. F. See, half the time I remember to teleport and half the time I don't. But it's fine. And beyond. What the? Excuse me? She just started moving around on her own. Is my controller doing stuff? My controller stays plugged in all the time.
If Elsa's here, then I'm here. We're kind of a package deal.
My controller's controlling things all of a sudden. Okay. She's trying to move around on her own. It's been a minute since I played this game. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not moving her when she's doing that. Looks like the joystick is stuck in a circle. So odd. Okay. Yeah, she's still doing it. I should unplug my thing then. Well, I'm not going to be on that much longer. Maybe I'll just use my controller. I'm not decorating today. I'm just fighting going that one direction. I was like, maybe if I can jog it enough. Nope. It's almost like the button was... Well, maybe it wasn't my controller. Did I hit a button that made it auto-run? Is there an auto-run button? It was like my A button was stuck. Okay, whatever I did to jostle my A button fixed it. Okay. Maybe there's a piece of lint that made it stick or something. I don't know. Because it doesn't feel sticky. But it was acting like a button was stuck. Or like if you've ever had a joystick that's got a drift problem, that's what it felt like. Although much more aggressive. Cell minerals. Remove 4 night thorns. Done and done. Oh, inventory's full. Well, let's drop off some stuff. What's the button for this game? It's this one. Look how much we have of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a gooseberries and a raspberries. Let's just take a couple. I can't. I was like, let's just take a couple. Oh yeah, your inventory's full. That's why you can't do that. Do I have seeds in here? Nope. Well, I guess I'll sell stuff. It's not like it's a hard thing to get more stuff to sell. So if I get a quest that says, or a task that says make money, it's not like it's a big problem or anything like that. Banana. What else do I have? I'm not selling that. I should just eat them.
Need anything? So long.
You know what? I don't need this vanilla either. Just realized.
Hey there.
I usually keep all that stuff, but there are certain things I know I'm full on. I know I'm full on a few fish, but I don't remember which fish, so I tend to be a little bit more cautious if I can't remember. But I remember the vanilla. I don't use it that often. And even if I did, it's not hard to get. And I probably have some stashed in one of my outdoor chests, or a couple of my outdoor chests at the moment, so it'll be fine. It's not dire. That's the button. Okay. I should go drop off fish and rocks, and then we'll see where we're at. Because we're at about 10 minutes till stream wrap up. So even if I like still wanted to wrap up a little early, it wouldn't be like, oh my god, she canceled, like she did not commit to her full stream.
Yeah,
Which,
that's right.
you know,
The ocean's
if you're gonna judge me for that kind of thing, that's fine. Go ahead. But what? But I still have like wrap up stuff to do anyway, so I mean that could easily, well, it won't take 10 minutes. I mean I yammer, obviously, but I'm getting better about what I'm saying at the end of my streams so that I at least seem like I've got it together on some level. All right. Sort by name and then sort by type. And then what do we have? Two more night thorns. Oh, I should have sold up. Hold on. And then maybe I will quickly do the time bending thing because there's 4 tasks now. And so maybe that's what I've been waiting for. Okay, let's go get 2. No, we don't need to go do that. We can sell this thing first. These are independent things. They don't rely on each other. Or help each other out in any way. Stop. How about I eat this? Not that yet. It's too much energy for what I have. Okay. Nightthorn. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. What do you mean it's not Disney? Okay. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, stop. There were no night thorns over there that I could just see. So let's go back down. I'm so glad they gave us a variation of those pink mushrooms. They're super cute. Now all they need to do is give us that bioluminescent, like, mossy log thing. Change outfit. Feed another crocodile. We're not doing that again. Why is it not giving me the pop-up to let me know I finished it? Alright, while I'm going down here to feed this, I need to look for a time-bendy person. I don't think Scar is. I think Scar is a digger. Not gonna lie, I hope it's Fairy Godmother who I find first. Nope. That was the wrong button. Bye. I should change my glasses back, but that requires extra right now, and I'm not giving extra anything. Alright, let's just look at the map and see who's around. Actually, let's water these things and then look at the map and see who's around. Is Mushu? I think Mushu might be. A time bender? It's been a minute since I've rearranged everyone, so I'm not sure. What's happening? Is he not actually up here? Is he down there? Oh.
Hello.
Are you a time bender? Yep. Alright, so
Village smells like.
I'll go to a realm. Not that I need him for the realms part, because I can't. But I wanted to make sure I had him in tow before I got into doing time bending. That's the wrong button. Because I knew if I did the realms first and then came back out, I would immediately start going around in time bending. And if I didn't have him as my companion or someone as my companion first, then I would miss out on any duplication. And for time bending in particular, I don't really want to let go of duplication. Oh, 2 at once. Hot dog. I might only have to come to this one realm. Actually, I will only have to come to this one realm, and I might just go ahead and leave now. I forgot they came in pairs, because I don't do it that often. Okay, then. Well, let's get the hell out of here, then. Because it would be amazing to get all 4 of these time-bendy type things done before I wrap. And I've got 7 minutes, so... Excellent. Anyway, you are still my companion, right? Mushu? Because it will be all for naught, me trying to plan ahead. He hustled to me, like he is with me.
Well,
Sometimes
look
it
who
doesn't
is.
stick. Okay, it's stuck. Fantastic. Excuse me, Jack. Hoo-hoo. Excuse me? No! Who's around? He's doing that. Oh! Oh no! Oh ho ho! Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm coming. Did he unstick for me? Are you gonna come down here and stick again? Excuse me? Did it go down to below? Yes. Okay, I was like... He came back here to double it, and I got 4, which is interesting. And then it went through the wall. But it just went through the wall to be on the ground down here, which I guess is fine. I don't think anything's going to be up there, right? It's going to be over here. Oh. Okay, there's one of them. Time-bending parts, time-bending core. I'm going to go ahead and track this one. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure there's a bubble down here.
Well,
Oh, no, don't
look
talk to
who
me.
it is.
Stop talking to me. We're on a time schedule. We're on a time-bending schedule? Okay, that's that one. Why is my mouse being weird? Why is everything being weird? It's probably the universe going, you need to wrap it up. Noted. Universe, give me a time-bending core. I don't want to accidentally pick a pumpkin, because I don't want to deal with that. No! I was really trying hard not to. It's fine. Alright. I thought there was a time-bendy bubble thing over there. But I don't see it now, so oh well. Man, sometimes when I'm doing this, I get a ton of cores. Of course, when I need one... I don't. I don't know when to quit. Obviously, we're still playing. It's not here. Well, where did I see them? Because there were only a couple while I was running around. I don't remember where they were now. I could have sworn one was in the meadow. Nope. Should have known this was going to be the one that would take the longest. Should have known. I remember when we first started getting, well, I guess we've had Star Path since the beginning, but like really started realizing like the Star Path was going to be a regular thing, and starting to recognize when they, because there were things that they would ask you for. They'd be like, go get like 10 of these, or go do, you know, this. And it would be like, oh, that's a lot. And then you would get ones that are like, go get 3 of these. And it's like, oh, that's not that many. And then you realize they're the hardest things to get. So I should have known that when it was like, find 1 time bending core, that it would be like, and I'm never going to get one. It's just never going to happen today. That's not necessarily true, but it is being a pain in the butt. I don't mind the miss points though. Well, I don't mind any of it really because I need it all. I haven't done any crafting of the time bending furniture. Is it on the other side of the water? Yep. That's not what I need. Oh, I should have eaten the sushi. Sashimi, whatever it is. The squid. That makes me want sushi. I didn't eat enough on my break. And I haven't finished my peanut butter crackers. There! Huzzah! Alright, so now I'm gonna dump all that stuff in my chest by my house. And it's just now 3 hours. Yes, yes. Like I planned it. Look at me go. I'm not gonna worry about the other stuff in my inventory at the moment. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, we almost got to 25K. How many more points do I need? I have your order. All right, there we go. Fantastic. 10,000 points. Well, I didn't make 10,000 points today. No, I did. I made over. I made 14,000 almost. Well, we'll say 13,000 and just round it down because I don't remember exactly how I started. But I know it was around 11,000 something. And now I should have over 25,000. Poof. So almost 14,000, 13,000 we'll just say. And then we can go ahead and do this. And then we can do this. And then we can buy that one. Purchase. Huzzah! Lovely, lovely. Just as expected. Nice. Love to see it. And yeah. All right. Goals. 1 floating island left to go. Already got a nice chunk of Dreamlight to start going towards that. Like I said, we might focus on this again on Thursday. It really just depends on what I'm able to get done between then and now. Because most of what I want to get done this week is not actual gameplay. So I may take a break from it and do other stuff, but I may also just push through so that I have access to all the floating islands. So if I get a whim to go do decorating or do something on the floating islands, then I will have that ability to do so. But yeah, I don't have any plans for cancellations at this time. I will update all the panels and hopefully the community post, like I do a community post on YouTube, so that if I do need to cancel for whatever reason, I will try and keep everybody updated. But Monday, that's tomorrow, is next decor video. It's the mudroom. I am particularly pleased with this room. It felt very more my style. That's not how you phrase that. It felt much more like my style than the first two rooms I did, although the first two rooms were nice and easy to kind of ease into decorating. So I'm not like sad that I did them or regret how they look, because they don't happen to be like, I wouldn't have those rooms in my house the way they are. But I also probably will never have a foyer that's completely separate from the rest of the rooms in my house, or a parlor, or, you know, some of these rooms are going to be way fancier than I will ever live. But there are going to be rooms that feel a little bit more like real life and my real personality, and I feel like the mudroom's kind of the first room I've done in the series that feels that way, so that's coming out tomorrow. And then quote of the days are usually Tuesdays and Saturdays, depending on how many clips I have for those, so that should be on Tuesday. And then, yeah, getting ready for the next stream snaps, right? Anyway, other than that, I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye.